Hello, my friends around the world. This is the official news release or press release of the founding of the love bombing cult of Outer Dementia. Um, just to give you a little background on the cult, we do like the name cult, so we're going to keep the name cult as long as we can because actually it's a anyone who calls us a cult, we realize now that it is actually not an offense. It is actually a greatness that we're willing to fully claim, because actually the definition of a cult is a religion that has not yet become big enough to be officially recognized by the government. So we're hoping this cult doesn't ever get that big, because we don't want to get that big to be officially recognized by the government. So the longer we can stay a cult, the better. Anyway, just to give you a little background, without naming the members, because we've decided that all the members will be anonymous, and except I've been chosen as the spokesperson. So this is our first love bombing of the media and of YouTube. Most of us were from a splinter group that were exiled members of the Church of Stop Shopping. And the Church of Stop Shopping, we don't have anything against the Church of Stop Shopping. We think it's a really great organization, but we just think any definitions or any rules or regulations are all limitations. So if you look at any definition, it's always explaining what is and then eliminating what it's not. So it's always a limitation. So we're all infinite beings, and we want to try to stay free of all definitions, all beliefs, all any boxes you try to put us into. So the only box we're willing to put ourselves into right now is a cult. We are a cult. Okay, we are from Outer Dementia. If you don't know where Outer Dementia is, it's a planet really close to Kuanganjo. Not all of us are from there originally, but a lot of us have gone there to visit to establish the cult. It's right next to the Buddha from Time Without Beginning's new amusement park. It's in a little teeny cluster of stars that is not really known to most people in scientism and other cabals or other fraternities slash Illuminati front groups. So this group of planets, the reason they call this one planet Outer Dementia is because it has been, we've put this kind of like force field around the planet. We don't know exactly what it's called because we don't have definitions. We try to stay away from words and definitions and beliefs because all those are limitations. So we don't want to yet name what it is, but it's like a force field. It goes around the planet and it keeps out all the dementia from all the other planets. So, and then when we come down to this planet Earth, we keep ourselves in this heart love bubble, which you can see around me. And this love bubble is our force field to keep away the dementia of planet Earth. But occasionally we'll do these love bombings like this one I'm doing now. There's going to be more love bombings to come. So the problem we had with the Church of Stop Shopping, the idea is really great. Everyone should stop shopping. But we realize that that's actually a limitation. What if we can actually use our shopping to change the world? So we call it love bombing. So for example, we pick a Thursday or we pick a Friday or we pick any day we want to pick. And we love bomb a group that we think is positive. Like this week we're going to do love bombing of all massage therapists. And I mean, how good is that? Okay, so everyone on this Thursday is going to make an appointment with a massage therapist, no matter where you live in the world. They're all going to be booked out because we're gonna book out every massage therapist, but they're going to be happy. I mean, and give them a tip. We always believe in like going above and beyond. I worked for Hell's Embargo back in my last life, and Hell's Embargo had this thing before they took over all the banks they took over. They had this idea that was called surprise and delight. And what that was is when someone comes to you with a complaint, what you would do is instead of like say they said, I have a $10 fee on my account. This was a bank, by the way. I used to be a banker in one of my incarnations. Anyway, they would come to us and they would say, okay, we have this $10 a fee that we have, and we're really mad about it because we don't think we should have a fee. So what the Surprise and Delight program was is we can use up to $100 of our discretion without even going to our boss or anything to surprise and delight this person. So if this girl was really hot, we can go, oh, no problem, I'll waive that $10 for you. And then we can look on her deposit slip and get her address, and we can send her flowers. We call it love bombing. That was our secret. We didn't tell the bosses we called it love bombing, but we always used it on cute girls because it was fun. But anyway, we can use it on ugly people too, and we can use it on guys if we're not, even if we're guys. A lot of us, we decided we're no longer going to be homophobic, so we love bombed a lot of guys too, and they thought we were gay, but anyway, we didn't care. Okay, so this is the basic idea: is you pick a group that's doing something positive around the world, and you use your shopping to actually change everyone's world. So can you imagine if every massage therapist got totally booked out for appointments on this Thursday? Everyone took off work. Like, I'm sorry, I can't go to work today. I'm getting a massage. Oh yeah, I was gonna clean. I was gonna do my laundry today. I'm sorry, I have to do a massage, so I'm gonna go to work with dirty clothes tomorrow. Anyway, whatever you want to do, we pick a day. And the cool thing is we have no rules or regulations, so you can choose to go on that day or you can't go that day. Because the Church of Stop Shopping started to get a little bit too freaky for us. First of all, we didn't like the word church because that has a lot of negative connotations. But actually, cult doesn't really have any negative connotations. There's so many great groups now that they call cults, like Access Consciousness, which is a great healing modality, which is on some of the cult websites. And SGI, Sogogaka International, is a super great humanitarian organization and enlightenment organization, or enlightenment fellowship, that is on all these cult websites. So we really love the idea of cult now, because that's it's like a badge of honor now. So we're going to go with that. This is our first. We don't want to define, because definitions are limitations. We don't want to tell you all our beliefs because we don't have any beliefs. But we do have faith. Faith is to fear nothing, to stand unswayed, the power to surmount any obstacle. Faith is the source of all solutions, the power it's the mighty ship needed to cross the sea of suffering. So we're willing to open up to faith, because faith is unlimited, but we're not willing to have any beliefs, because beliefs are all limitations. Because if you believe something, that means you don't believe the opposite of it, which everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Beckham X. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. So we also take any insults and we say, I love that about me. So I actually stole this from when I went to Rika Zimmerman's School of Decertified Access Consciousness Facilitators. I stole this idea, but Dane and Gary didn't like this idea, which a lot of the ideas she thought of they didn't like, or maybe she didn't thought of, maybe she stole them from someone else. But anyway, I got it from her, so that's what I'm saying I got it from. So she was the first decertified, publicly decertified access consciousness facilitators. So all of us decided we're not going to get certified, because why get certified if you can be decertified? So we are all post-certified, pre-certified, quasi-certified, any other definition you want to try to box us into, but we're infinite beings from time without beginning, so we are everything and everyone, and whatever you say we are, because why would you say we are? Okay, so this is the first love bombing on the internet. Our official announcement that this Thursday is Massage Therapist Day. Next week, or whenever we decide to do the next love bombing, we're going to hit another group. So if you can just book out a massage, if you don't think you have time, believe me, you should. That's exactly why you should go get a massage this Thursday. And pick a time. It doesn't have to be Thursday afternoon, Thursday morning. It can be Thursday in the middle of the night. I mean, you can go to a love hotel in Japan and you can call up a so-called massage therapist. They'll come give you a massage in the middle of the night at 2 o'clock in the morning for like $100 or $200 if you want to spend that much money. But anyway, they might do other things. I don't know. I've never tried it. But anyway, I've seen the advertisements. But you can actually, there's all kinds of massages. I did get a massage when I was stopped off for 12 hours in the airport in Seoul. I've never stepped out of the airport of Korea, Seoul, South Korea. I never seen anything because it was snowing, and I was coming from Niigata that was snowing too, but it was even colder there, so I didn't want to go out of the airport. But I was stuck 14 hours in an airport to go my layover to go to California. So I decided I'd do a $100 massage. Actually, it was a Ichiman, which is at that time was more than $100. The yen has gone down now, so it's not as much, but at that time it was a lot of money for a full body massage. But it was such a great, I mean, I would pay $200 for that. It was such a great massage. It was just a full body oil massage on every part of my body. Not every part of my, I wish they would have done every part of my, but anyway, I didn't ask for that part. Maybe that's possible, but I didn't do that. But anyway, they did pretty much. It was a nice older Korean lady, I suppose. Anyway, it was a really great massage. So I'm looking forward to this. The problem in Japan is all the massage therapists, you have to pay extra to touch your body, which is kind of weird. They always want to do it with like a robe and a towel over that and do this. I'm like, this is like taking a shower with a raincoat. I mean, what's the purpose? So I have to pay extra. I have to go to certain places that they'll do what's called oil treatment, which is what they actually touch your skin, which Japanese don't like touching skin. But anyway, I'm going to go do it this Thursday. So I'm inviting, and all the group of our cult is inviting you, and they're all remaining anonymous. But we're all inviting you to do this love bombing. Just make an appointment. If we can send millions and millions of dollars into I call it the gifting realm, because what do massage therapists do? They gift their energy and love and light to you. So once you gift your money to them, which is not even, it's just a piece of paper, you gift that to them, they have a little money to gift now. They want to go to a nice sushi restaurant, or they want to go to wherever they want to go. That's going to boom the economy in a loving way, because the massage therapists are one of the greatest people you'll probably ever meet. Any body worker, any healer, any person like that, they're going to use that money for something that's socially conscious. So that's a way to put the money into the people's hands that know how to love bomb other people. So this is what our philosophy, if you want to call it a philosophy, is how love bombing would work. But we're open to other definitions, so we're not defining it in any one term, because if we do, it'll be a limitation. So we're willing to take on other definitions, and we're willing to expand our definitions and expand our beliefs and grow to infinite potential, whatever it takes, okay? So thank you guys for listening. If you want to join the cult, you could go to the radio program called Major Tim to Ground Control, because we'll have some secret encoded messages in there that will give you how to join the cult, because everything's going to be anonymous, and unless the members decide to come out of the closet, this is going to be you can even send $100 to a massage therapist if you don't want to actually go in person, or you can send your brother. Like if you have a stressed out brother who's always going like, I gotta figure it out, dude. If I just figure it out, dude, if I can just figure it out, just leave me alone and I'll figure it out. And you know, they got the pie charts all worked out. Like if I can figure out, you know, how much money I need for the next month, and how much money and how much gold I can put over here, and how much silver I can put over, and they're trying to figure out. And every time you try to figure it out, you're just trying to put your reality in a box, and reality's infinite if you allow it to be. So anyway, if you have a brother like I have a brother, and you want to send him to the massage therapist because you know he needs it more than you can do that too. So that's what we call the love bombing. So send out early Christmas gifts. Just call up a massage therapist close to your aunt or uncle, whoever you think is like needs a massage, and say, can I book a massage therapist for my aunt for Christmas? It's going to be early. It's going to be this week. Is that a problem? They're like, no, I'll give them my Christmas special anyway. That's cool. Now I can go on a Christmas vacation and not have to do massages on Christmas. So do all the Christmas shopping early. Love Christmas shopping. I just used the definition of the Church of Stop Shopping. Anyway, we're going to call it love bombing. Do all the love bombing way before Christmas, so that when the craziness comes, rush to the mall, you can all be like sitting on your lawn chairs in Bahamas with your feet up and sipping martinis. Because actually, the more love you give out, the more love will come back to you. And if you're willing to receive love, the universe will be just like sprinkling money and glitter on you every day. So if you're willing to be that receiving that you truly could be. Okay, that's all we got to say for this love bombing, and we'll be back with you whenever it's appropriate. Peace out.